All right, welcome, ladies. I'm stoked to see you and to be here on our Thursday training. So before we hop into the 3 A's of leading, which is our topic today, I of course want to start with some shout outs and then just some reminders and happenings and things that are going on. So it's crazy because what are we, like one into the month, like a full week and a day or something? So we're not that far in a month, and May isn't really a longer month, but it looks longer because it's got like full weeks. It's got that extra full week. So anyways, shout out to everyone who already has points on the board and has helped people this month. So Priscilla has already 4 points on the board. Valerie has 2 points on the board, and Lindsay, you have 2 points on the board. So congratulations to everyone who's already got points on the board. That's like a killer way to start the month and like build that momentum early on and to hit Success Club like earlier in the month. And yeah, then you can just keep going and keep helping all the people. So congratulations. Anyone else, like before I go into the reminders and happenings, does anyone else have any shout outs they want to do for themselves or their coaches?
Jenna has points on the board. I think Emily does. And so does Sammy.
Oh, yay! Oh, I didn't see. Oh, is Emily under Cody?
Yeah.
Okay, that's why I keep missing that because they're under.
Yeah, that's fine. And then Jenna and Tammy both went Emerald last week. So
right, yes. Oh my God, we had so many emeralds last week, guys. That's amazing. I know, Lindsay, like you're so stoked. It's so exciting. Oh, I loved it. Which kind of brings me into the reminder. I was just kind of going to do a reminder that we do have those weekly masterminds based off rank. So Tuesdays we have our Emerald one at the same time as this, so 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. And that's for any people who are like currently Emerald or building their way to Ruby and Diamond. So if you're an active Emerald, you get to join that and get extra coaching, and like we get to bounce ideas off of each other and really just have like a more intimate mastermind to kind of help one another and answer questions and brainstorm and do that fun stuff. So that's on Tuesdays, and then on Sundays we have our Diamond Leader one. At the moment it is 1:30 Eastern Standard Time on Sunday. That could change in the future, but right now, I don't know, Sundays seem to be working for people, and it's a nice way to like prep for the week as leaders. So when you girls start to like build diamonds underneath you and like to yourself, if you're not diamond yet, you'll be able to hop on those leader calls on Sundays, and that's really awesome. Tomorrow we have our Fry Slay event, so that's going down at 7. I keep giving you guys times in different time zones. 7 me tomorrow, so that's 9 Central, 10 Eastern. And we're just gonna, like we do all of our Fry Slays, I can probably stop explaining them, but we hop on at 7, drink press plan our workouts like 20-30 minutes later, cheer each other on, and then we just roll right into a power hour. So it's like a really killer way to get like all of your stuff done right there in the morning, and also just go into Friday like feeling like a badass because you checked all the things off your to-do list. So that's going down tomorrow. I'm sure you've already checked in like on your coach email that you got for the month, talking about what Beachbody has going on this month. But since I know we're all super stoked, I wanted to do a reminder that May 20th is the Vegan Recover. So hopefully everyone already has their calendars marked. I'm sure you all already do. So that's our plant-based post-workout for anyone new on here who listens to the recording. It's got 20 grams of pea protein, 9 essential amino acids, pomegranate extract, BCAA. So it does all the same stuff that the regular one does, just plant-based. So that's exciting for us and to offer to our people, like have another option for it. So cool. All right, let's roll into this. I'm not going to go over like all the Beachbody happenings for the month because you guys get that email. So, okay, so tonight, it's so weird saying tonight because it's like middle of the afternoon for me today. We're talking about the 3 A's of leading. And I want to preface this like before I go into what the 3 A's are, and just saying that no matter where you're at like in your business, you're a leader. Like it's not something you have to wait to become. Like you don't need permission to like get this leader title, like because I don't even know what that means. Like what is a leader? Like a leader is just someone who like shows up for basically what we do as coaches, like shows up for themselves and shares their journey and is here to like inspire others, right? So you don't need to like wait to start acting like the leader that you have within you. Like you can really step into that right now. And I also wanted to kind of say this just because, like, if there's any new coaches who listen to this, or I don't know if there are any new coaches on your team who are maybe brushing this training off and they're like, well, I'm not really there yet. Like, I don't need a leader training. I think that this training has takeaways for anyone that they can apply to anything, no matter where they're at in their business or their personal life. Like, I think being a leader, like cultivating those qualities you use in your personal life too. Like, if you are connected with anyone on social media, like even one person, you're a leader. If you have anyone around you in life, like, you're a leader, because all of us touch people's lives and impact them. And that's what a leader does, right? So we're all leading in some way, shape, or form, even if we don't realize it. Okay, so are you guys excited? Does anybody have any guesses on what the A's are? Oh, I asked Cameron the same thing. His guesses were like off in left field. I was like, no. Okay, so the first one is ambition. So basically, this obviously, I mean, everything with leadership starts with you, right? That's what leadership is. It's like us leading the way and taking responsibility. So this is like knowing what you, arms, abs, and ass, obviously. Duh. This is actually an 80-day training. This is why I have my 80-day shirt on. And we're just going to talk about the workout AAA. So funny. I love it. Okay. Ambition. Know what you really want. So if you're going to lead other people, it's really important for you to know what you want and know what you're working towards, right? Don't put a cap on yourself. Like, we talked about this last week when one of my tips was really just like giving yourself the space to dream big. Like, be ambitious as you want to. Like, if for some weird reason in your head, like, I don't know, your brain just is like 7-star, yeah, but you're an Emerald coach, like, who cares? Like, go for what you want to go for. Like, why would you go for a goal that's just like meh? Like, you want to make your goals exciting. Like, what's something that really lights you up and is something that you're going to work for? Like, don't dim down what you really want, right? Like, don't dim it down to be like something achievable, because our goals are meant to stretch us. So if we just keep setting goals that are like, meh, I'll make that happen, like whether I work for it or not, that's not really stretching us and forcing us to grow, right? I feel like so much of like setting 10x goals and just stretching ourselves and being real honest about what we truly want, it shows us what we're truly capable of. So like, if you don't go all in, if you're always like 1 foot out, 1 foot in, like if you're kind of just half-assing your business, like if you half-assed your workouts, you would get half-assed results. If you half-ass your business, you're only going to get half of the results, right? So if you don't ever go all in and like you don't ever push yourself and you don't ever go for those really, really big goals, you will never know what you're truly capable of. Like, and how sad would that be to never know what you truly have inside of you? So just get really clear on what you want. And if you're not clear on what it is you want and what you're working towards, how are you supposed to get there? Like, you'll never know. Like, and you could end up somewhere else. Like, if I wanted to go from where I live in California and I wanted to drive all the way to Indianapolis for Summit, but I didn't put Indianapolis in my GPS, how the heck am I supposed to know if I show up at Indianapolis? I could end up in friggin' North Carolina. I could end up in Colorado. I could end up in some random state, like, because I took one wrong turn because I didn't have a GPS. So if you don't have like a goal for your business, if you don't have a vision for your life, if you don't have a vision for your team, how are you supposed to get there? You know what I mean? Can I get some hands up? Can I get some amens? Thank you. So be very clear. I probably sound like a broken record, but visualize it every day. If you struggle with like visualization, I will say it gets easier with practice. I think the first time we do anything, including visualization, it feels a little weird. Like, or the first time we do affirmations, it's like, well, this is really weird. This is awkward. So I think we just have to do the things so we get better at the things and get more comfortable with the things, right? Because visualizing, what you want to do when you visualize is step into the feeling of having it. Like you're trying to feel the emotions now, and that's the whole point of the visualization. And like putting emotions and energy in your affirmations. Like you want to step into that feeling right now of what it's going to feel like when you hit those goals. And then when you do that, like when you visualize in the mornings and you set the intention on like what your goals are and you're very clear early on in your days, you start to take action with intention throughout the day. Like it's not random, which I'm going to get to that in a little bit later in the training, but you start to take action that's very intentional, and that is how you get results. Like, and that's how you know, like if I do these things, I will be a 5-star. Like if I do these things, I will earn 6 figures. Like, right? You know, but you can't just guess. You can't just be random. You have to take that purposeful action. Share your goals with your team. I kind of talked about that just a second ago. When you share your vision, like with your team, first of all, like if you don't ever say it, they're not going to know what to expect. If we don't set the expectations with our coaches, well, not only are we making it like a blurry vision, meaning like we're never going to get anywhere together, but we're also doing our coaches like a disservice. Like if we're not telling them exactly what it takes to be successful, or we're not telling them where the team is going, it's kind of like we're not helping them to the best of our abilities because we're just not being totally open and we're not creating that clear vision for everyone. And then from there, when you share your vision with your team, it's like the ones who want this will run with you. And the ones who just like aren't ready, that's okay, because we don't, #no dragging. Like we don't drag people. The people who want this, and we're here to help anyone who wants this, right? But it's just as you grow your teams and you step even more into like that leadership role in your business, just share your vision, and the people who want to run with you will run with you. If you don't shoot for the stars, no one around you will. And that's like everyone. I always think about this as everyone, like not just my business. So of course it's true that like if I don't shoot for Success Club 10, none of my coaches will. If I don't shoot for adding new coaches to my team every single month, none of my coaches will. But I also think about this in the aspect of like, if I'm not the person on my social media to show my audience what it looks like to shoot for the stars and to actually make it happen, who will? Like I think about it as my responsibility. Like it's my responsibility to show up every single day on my social media and for the people who are around me in real life. Like, and it's my responsibility to show them what it looks like. Like we are here to lead the way for people. Like we are here to show them what it looks like to actually dream big and what it looks like to actually make that happen. Like, I feel like we have a responsibility to do that. And if you want to take ownership on that, like, show up and really show people. Like, how amazing is it to be that person that someone's watching and it's like, because of you, I decided to stretch a little bit more and I decided to create, like, more for myself. I decided that I was meant for more in my life. That's amazing to be that type of person out there in the world that's, like, inspiring other people to go for bigger shit and not settle. Okay. Number 2, we're super ambitious. We've got all these big goals, but what makes them happen? Action. We can't just wish our way to success. We can't just wish $1 million in our bank account. Like, we have to actually take action for the things that we want, because if we want them, we should be willing to take the actions to get them, right? Actions speak louder than words. We can talk all day till we're blue in the face. Same with your coaches. Like when you sign coaches up, when you start leading your team, it's like actions are stronger than words, but it starts with you leading from the front. Are you actually doing the things you need to do to hit your goals, and are you doing them consistently? Because we all know that if we show up for one workout a week and eat healthy for one day a week, what are our results going to be like? Not that great. So if we do the same in our business, where we just show up once a week for a power hour, or we just invite once a week, like, our business is not gonna be as amazing as it could be if we actually showed up consistently. If Carl Deichler texted you, or Shanti, or someone that you look up to texted you and was like, shoot me your tracker right now, like, right now. Like, you didn't have time. He wasn't like, shoot it to me in 24 hours. Like, shoot me your tracker right now. I just kind of want to check it out. Would you be proud of it, or would you be embarrassed? Because I think that's a gut check. Like, if someone looked at what you were doing today on Thursday for all of this week, would you be proud of what you did or no? And I think we can all be real with ourselves and give ourselves this gut check like every week. I think it's so important to be the type of person who's willing to get real with themselves and be like, yo, I'm just like honestly not doing all the things. Because that's the only way we change. If we don't have the awareness to actually be like, this is what I'm not doing, then how are we supposed to change it? Like, we have to recognize where it is we're falling short. Your coaches will always do what you do, not what you say. Same with your challengers too. It's like, if you're in and out, if your consistency is in and out, then probably everyone who follows you, whether it's a challenger or it's a coach or anyone else in your life, they're probably going to be kind of similar to it, you know? Because we attract what we are, not what we want. What do you want to duplicate? Do you want to duplicate you right now? Or do you want to duplicate a better version of you? If you had 20 yous on your team, would you be successful or would you not? If all of your coaches were doing everything that you're doing, where would you be? Because you're always going to duplicate you. Like, it's rare if you create like an Amy Silverman under you if you're not being an Amy Silverman or a Melanie Mitro, whoever you look up to. Remember, as you lead, you're not a manager, you're a leader. So that means doing the things. I know I keep saying that. But a manager is more like, you do that. A leader is in the trenches doing the things with their team. And they're doing more of the things. So a general rule of thumb, everything that you do, your coaches, your personally sponsored coaches, will only do 20 to 40% of what you do. So if you're hitting Success Club 5, they will hit Success Club 0. If you're signing 2 coaches a month, they will sign none. You have to do at least double, if not triple, if you want your team to be successful. Like, that's on you. You have to 10x it. 10x it. If you want to go bigger, if you want to show your team what is capable, you have to go bigger. If you want to show them what they really are made of, you have to prove what you are made of. And yeah, sometimes we don't hit goals, but we set them anyway. If Success Club 50 scares the ish out of you, set it. If Success Club 10 doesn't scare you, then why are you setting it? If Success Club 5 doesn't scare the ish out of you, why are you setting it? Go bigger. It needs to scare you. Think of something that you've never hit before that seems impossible, and there you go. That's your goal. As a leader, it's I do the things, and you follow my lead if you want this. But I do the things regardless, because that's what a leader does. So what messages are your actions putting out into the universe? Because we talked about how actions speak louder than words. So if you're saying, I want to build a 6-figure business, but you're only showing up on Tuesdays and Fridays, what do those actions say to the universe? It says she's not for real. It says she doesn't really want this. She's just saying she wants this. So what are your actions putting out as energy into the universe? As you grow your teams, I think I said this before, but work with the working, not just the willing. Because some people, they're just all about that lip service, and they'll just keep talking and telling you that they want what they want. But you have to see who's actually doing it. And you will know who's doing it. They will be the coaches who are active on their social media. They will be the coaches who hit Success Club. They will be the coaches that talk on their social media about their power hours and about getting their work done. They'll be the coaches who hop on team calls. You will know who they are. So just don't drag people as you build your teams. Same with like challengers too, though. Like, yes, we're there to check in with them, but we can't do it for them. We can only lead by example. So we just keep showing up and we just keep showing them like what it looks like to really take care of ourselves. Okay, so we've got ambitions, actions, and the third one is attitude. Vibes don't lie. Am I right? Should we all get that tattoo? Maybe. How you show up is everything. Like, your presence is your power. Are you showing up as the woman that you want to be in your business, as the CEO that you want to be? Or are you showing up as just a shell of who you are and you're not actually stepping into your true power? Are you playing it small anywhere in your business or in your life? Because that energy is going to come off of you and everyone is going to feel it. You have to show up confidently. You got to bring the heat. You have to act like the six-figure earner before you are the six-figure earner. And that's how it works. If you want to achieve a goal, like, you will never see it in your reality until you start acting as if. You have to embody what a six-figure earner does every single day and how they carry themselves before you will ever see those six figures in your bank account. And that's just like law of the universe. Like, we must embody that first before we manifest it. How you show up in your language is so important. Like, do you tell yourself that Success Club is hard to hit? Do you tell yourself that signing coaches is hard? Do you tell yourself that inviting is hard? Because you will always believe what you tell yourself over and over again, and you will show up from that place. But on top of it, if you're telling yourself this, chances are you're going to instill that in your coaches too. So, like, what is your language like? Because it's not hard. You've just decided to put a label on something. Hitting Success Club is not hard. It's 3 new people a month. It's easy peasy. You get to choose what label you put on things. Building your team is easy. You get to decide that. Your perception is always your reality. So if we keep saying things are hard or they're overwhelming or whatever, that is exactly what's going to show up for us, and that's exactly what we're going to instill in our coaches. Once again, what do you want to duplicate? Do you want to duplicate confident coaches that bring the heat and they just like unapologetically invite because what we have to offer is fucking amazing and changes lives? What do you want to duplicate? Do you want to duplicate that, or do you want to duplicate coaches on your team who play it small and they're too afraid to invite? Totally up to you, because whatever you are will trickle down into your downline. Every single day, it's about showing up and being like, how can I be a little bit better today? Me, as a leader, it's always on me. It's always like, how can I be a little better today? How can I live a little more boldly today? How can I level up in my business a little bit more today? And as I continue to do that every single day, that trickles down into my business. Be like that person for those around you who decides that like they're just gonna unapologetically like build this business and be bold and do all the things and just go for what they really want. So I was talking about randomness before. So Brendan Burchard said this like at an event he had this year, and it was, when randomness rules, mediocrity reigns. Did you all get that? So if we are random with how we're showing up, aka we're inconsistent, we sometimes do full power hours, we sometimes post on social media, we sometimes invite, we only sometimes finish programs, we only sometimes drink Shakeology. If we're random with that stuff, what is going to happen? Mediocrity. You're never going to make it to the top. You will never get to cultivate your life of greatness that you dream of or become who you were meant to be if you are stuck in just random inconsistency. But like, it's so easy for us not to do that because we have a fucking tracker like that we follow every single day, right? Like, we have it so simple that I think sometimes coaches take it for granted. Like, we have a plan, we have support by our side, we all have a coach that I don't, but we all have a coach that we can reach out to. But like, I have you guys, like if I have a question, I can reach out to you guys. Like, I can reach out to friends I've made in the community. It's like, We all have someone there to help us, so there's really no excuses. Do the tracker, do the things, slay the goals, build the leaders, and be proud of yourself. But that starts with you, right? If you want to build leaders in your team and duplicate success and help them with their wild dreams, like they want to, whatever they want to do, they want financial freedom, they want to fire their boss, they want to retire a parent, they want to get out of debt, those amazing things that your coaches have, like you have a responsibility to help them make that happen, but it starts with you stepping the fuck up. It starts with you not playing small. It starts with you doing the actions every single day. Do you care about your coach's visions? Do you care about helping them? If you care about helping them, show up for what it is you have to do in your business. Because remember, managers dictate. Leaders don't dictate. We're in the trenches together, doing the things together. That's what a leader does. If you know what you really, really want, you can literally be pulled by that and squash all of the obstacles. Like if you want something bad enough, you'll make it happen. You just got to really create that why that makes you want to cry, and you got to let that fuel you every single day. And then teach your coaches to do the same exact thing. But if you keep letting excuses come up, they will too, and they'll never get those amazing dreams that they want because you're too busy stuck with your head in your ass. It all starts with us, like totally. And that's such a mindset shift for everything in your life. Everything starts with us. If I want Cameron to be healthier, I have to be healthier. If I want Cameron to work out more, I have to stay to my workout plan. That's literally like, that's what happened. When I became a coach and I stuck to my workouts and I got better at my nutrition and I drank my Shakeology every single day, Cameron got healthier too. That's amazing that we do that as coaches. And it's the same in our business. We show up, we bust the excuses, we don't let them win, we let our vision fuel us, and we take action even on the days we don't feel like it. That trickles into our team and we get to help them make their dreams their reality. And that's amazing that we get to do that. That we literally empower people and give people dreams. Like we let them live out their dreams. That's fucking cool. So those are the 3 A's. Ambition, actions, attitude. Do you guys have any questions or comments or anything? I'm gonna have a sip of my tea. I did that like in record time, guys. Normally I take like a full hour.
Oh, no questions. That was just amazing.
Oh, good. I'm so glad. Oh, thanks, Kayla.
Yes, I absolutely loved this one.
Oh, good. Where was it that you could find the link for this meeting? There is a link unit in our team group. It just, is it still labeled links? Yeah, it's still labeled links and it has all of them listed. So this one is our Fitless Tribe training one, and then there's a workout room one, and then there's a work session one.
Is it still in the cover photo too?
It is still in the cover photo, but people were saying.
That's where I got
cover
mine.
Photo to where? What cover photo?
Our team group, you can click on the cover photo and there's like a description. So it's in those two places. You can also save it once you get it. If it's easier for you, you can like bookmark it.
It's like the same one every time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Welcome. Is this your first Zoom?
It's my first successful one. I guess like second.
Nice. Welcome.
Technical difficulties, but figuring it out.
It totally happens.
Yeah. So yeah, sorry I missed it.
It's okay. It's recorded, so you can listen to the part that you missed. I'll upload it tonight and then probably post in our team group tomorrow. It takes a little time to upload. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. All right. Well, there are no questions. Is there anything else?
What were the 3 A's?
Oh, the 3 A's were ambition, actions, and attitude.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I can't wait to rewatch it.
Yeah. I hope you like it.
Yeah, I'm sure I will.
Yay.
Well, I'm going to hop off here then because I have to go get kids ready for bed.
Oh, okay. I'm glad I got to see you.
Yeah. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
I love that you have like half a blanket on, Emily. Just like,
It was cold, but I needed to write. So I was like, I don't need to write anymore, so I guess I could use a full blanket. Now I'm just a head that looks funny.
yeah,
No.
that's funny. Well, we can do a boom then, and
Yay!
obviously we're gonna do boom.
That's all we're here for.
I know you guys didn't come for my training. Aim for the boom. What is this?
My hair's in there.
Do you guys have new filters? I feel like every time I hop on here, there's a new filter.
Yeah,
There's zodiac sign filters.
I know.
What?
But
I
they're
saw it earlier.
they're like really dark though.
And glittery.
Like I can't see you.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Okay.
Good.
I feel like every time we're on a Zoom, there's a new filter and I do this. I'm like, there's a new one.
Oh my god.
And then I spend 10 minutes talking about the new filter.
Somebody tell me when to go.
Okay, are we ready?
Yeah.
Okay. People are sending me all the texts. Oh god. Okay, I'm ready. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Yay! I'm like still going like this.
Yay!
Did everyone get one that wanted one?
Yeah.
What was that, Emily?
I'm just gonna steal yours.
Oh.
I got a phone call like right as we were getting ready to boom, and I'm like, really?
Oh.
Right now?
Shoots and letters.
Just had to.
This is over now.
I'm baking again, and it's not going well.
Oh. Do you have any leadership tips, Cameron?
Leadership tips. No.
Okay. That's fine. I handled it. It's fine.
Okay, good. I'm sure you did.
Okay.